Help me to reach 2,000 subscribers. The laughter around the ballroom shimmered like glass, fragile, bright, and moments away from shattering. I had just finished giving my toast, hand trembling slightly from adrenaline and champagne, when I saw her. Clara. My fiancée. My soon-to-be wife. She was at the far end of the hall, near the draped French windows, her silver gown catching the light like a slow-moving flame. And beside her stood him, Ethan. The ex-boyfriend she had sworn was just a friend now. I wasn't even looking for anything suspicious. I was scanning the crowd, smiling like a man who believed in forever. Then, in one terrible second, my world tilted. Clara leaned forward. Ethan's hand brushed her arm. Their faces drew close, too close. Her eyes fluttered shut. And then she kissed him. Not a peck. Not an accident. It was soft. Familiar. A kiss that had history behind it. My chest went cold. The music drowned under the ringing in my ears. For a moment, I couldn't move. Couldn't breathe. I stared as if my body refused to accept what my eyes were screaming. Then she pulled away. Smiled faintly. Touched his cheek like she used to touch mine. I didn't remember walking toward them. The clinking of my shoes against the marble felt like someone else's footsteps. Every step was an argument I'd once dismissed, every warning my gut had whispered that I'd silenced in the name of trust. When I reached them, Ethan's smirk vanished. Clara froze, her lipstick smeared just slightly at the corner. Congratulations, I said quietly, voice trembling. I didn't know the engagement included your ex. Her face drained of color. Ryan, it's not what you think. I think I saw you kissing him. People nearby turned, pretending not to listen but failing miserably. The band kept playing a love song that now felt like a cruel joke. Ethan stepped back, his hands raised. Man, it was just a goodbye kiss. Nothing more. I looked at Clara, searching her face for truth, for regret, for anything that could make sense of this. She swallowed hard. It was just a goodbye kiss. I needed closure. That's all. Closure. That word stabbed deeper than the sight itself. Closure. At our engagement party. Her eyes glistened. You're blowing this out of proportion. I didn't want to hurt you. It meant nothing. I laughed, hollow and sharp. It looked like something. Ryan, she whispered, stepping closer. I love you. Don't let insecurity ruin this. You've always been so intense about trust. You imagine things. The room blurred. My heart twisted between fury and disbelief. I imagined you kissing him. Her jaw tightened. It was a mistake. A moment. Don't turn it into something it's not. That was when my mother appeared, her smile fading as she caught the tension. Is everything all right? Clara turned instantly, wearing that polished charm she always used in public. Of course, just a misunderstanding. She slipped her arm around mine, her fingers trembling against my sleeve. But I could feel the distance in her touch. I didn't make a scene. Not yet. I smiled for the cameras, posed with her under the glittering chandeliers, accepted congratulations from guests who had no idea that the woman beside me had kissed someone else minutes earlier. All night, I played the role. The happy fiancé. The lucky man. But inside, something was dying. When the party ended and we finally got home, silence filled the air like static. She sat on the edge of the bed, heels dangling from her fingers. Ryan, please say something, she whispered. I stared at her. Do you even understand what you did? She looked at the floor. I told you. It wasn't romantic. I just needed to say goodbye properly. So you used your lips instead of words. Her eyes flashed with irritation. You're twisting this. It was nothing. You're making it sound dirty. It is dirty. My voice cracked. You kissed another man while promising to spend your life with me. Tears welled up, but her face stayed hard. You're overreacting. Everyone has a past. You knew I was with him for years before you. You said you were okay with it. I was okay with the past. Not with you bringing it into our future. For a long moment, neither of us spoke. Then she whispered, almost bitterly, You're going to throw everything away over one stupid kiss. I hesitated. That's what she wanted, to make me question myself. To make her betrayal seem small, my pain seem excessive. But the image of her lips on his wouldn't leave my mind. I'm not the one throwing anything away, I said softly. She stood abruptly. You're so insecure. That's your problem. Always has been. Maybe I do deserve someone who doesn't suffocate me with suspicion. Her words hit me like cold water. I stared at her, realizing something awful. She didn't even feel guilty. She was rewriting it, twisting it, making me the villain. You know what's crazy? I said. I still wanted to believe you when you said it was nothing. I wanted to. Because I loved you that much. Clara turned away. Then maybe you never really knew me. She walked out of the room, heels clicking against the wooden floor, leaving behind the faint scent of her perfume. Sweet, elegant, poisonous. I sat there for a long time, replaying everything. The way she used to look at me. The laughter we shared. The quiet promises whispered in the dark. And all I could see was that kiss. By morning, she sent a message, I need space. Don't contact me for a while. I didn't reply. 2 weeks later, mutual friends began whispering. I heard she'd gone on a trip, with Ethan. Just friends, she told them. He's helping me think things through. The final nail came when I received an envelope. No note. Just our engagement ring inside. I stared at it for a long time, then placed it in a small box and closed the lid. Sometimes, I still wonder if I could have forgiven her. If things might have been different had she been honest instead of manipulative. But love built on denial isn't love. It's illusion. That night at the engagement party was supposed to be the beginning of forever. Instead, it became the moment I woke up from a dream I should never have believed in. And somewhere, in a ballroom memory frozen in time, I still see her turning her head toward him, choosing the past over the future. Only now, I finally understand. That kiss wasn't a goodbye to him. It was a goodbye to me.